Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oh, Oklahoma, every night my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch the hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand, and so we say, yippee-yo-yay. We're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, O-K-L-A-H-O-M-A. Oklahoma, yo!
It's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
I suck. What's happening, guys? I know, I haven't put up a video in so long. Houdini's upset about it too, yes. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Dude, I have just been so freaking busy with work, and then I got sick. I got sick for a freaking week. It wasn't like COVID or anything. It wasn't even the flu. It was just like some weird, mysterious head cold that came out of nowhere. Well, I know where it came from. The stupid weather here has been up and down and up and down and up and down. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. On a Monday, JJ and I were outside. It was 50 degrees. We were laying on the ground in our t-shirts and jeans, changing the oil in his truck. And the next day, it blizzarded. Like, I am not even joking. That actually happened. And it was ridiculous. And our work schedules got all screwed up because, like, when blizzards happen, we have to reaccommodate for deliveries and work and travel locations and stuff like that. It's just been a crazy time, okay? All right, you guys deserve to see this. She's just loving all over me here. Yes. Yeah, it's been a crazy time, and then I was sick for a week plus actually. I mean, I still had to go to work because, you know, that's what people have to do in the United States of America, yay. I was in no condition I definitely didn't have the energy to make any videos, including the dang haunted places and coffee, which I'm already falling behind on. I said I wouldn't. I lied. I knew that I would struggle. I knew there'd be a problem. You know, every time I want to do something, every time I commit to something, it goes awry, because that's the universe. Oh my God. Houdini, you're so sweet. Oh yes. Who's a sweet, happy little kitty? Scrappy's back there lapping up his water. But anyways, I'm tired of sitting in the kitchen and talking to you guys, so we're gonna go up to the sanctuary and hang out. Oh, we're off to see the sanctuary, and Scrappy is running behind. And now he's ahead because he's a dog, and I can't keep up with 4 legs. Yeah. Watson's gonna be in here.
Yeah, there's my little bear. Hi, Watson.
Oh man, she's been obsessed lately. She has been so obsessed with playing with this little stringy fishy toy. Like, she brings it up and hops on the bed with it in her mouth in the middle of the night, and I like roll over in the morning and I hear this little bell thing, and I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, she drops it on the bed in the middle of the night because she wants to play, and it's so sweet.
Does everyone show everybody how you play with your stringy?
This isn't how you play. Normally you pounce and dive. Are you upset because Scrappy's there? Ah, okay. Anyway, so I kind of updated my sanctuary a little bit. I put a Slytherin cover on the bed. I got different sheets. They're green. I wanted more of a Slytherin green, but it's like the only green that they had, so I went with it. Now in hindsight, I realized I should have gotten black because it would have looked cooler with the Slytherin thing, but I moved my Slytherin pillow here too. Got black pillowcase and a little black thingy. And yes, I sleep with stuffed animals on the bed. I am almost 40 and I have stuffed animals on my bed. Deal with it. And y'all are probably scratching your heads like, what? What do you mean you sleep in here? Don't you like sleep with your boyfriend? What's going on? Is there drama? Is there tea? No. We've actually been sleeping separately for about a year now for like 5 very simple reasons. Those being thus. 1, He sleeps with the fan on high blast, pointed directly at his face. That's how he has to sleep. And I can't deal with that. It's like sleeping in an igloo with the air conditioning going, and it's just blowing my hair all over the place. It like freezes my face off, and then the rest of my body heats up under the blanket to compensate. So the rest of my body is sweating, my face is frozen, and I can't actually sleep through that shit. So that's one reason. The second reason is this. Yes, there is a teeny tiny puppy who likes to sleep with his papa, and he tunnels around through the bed like Bugs Bunny going to Albuquerque all night, and it wakes Mama up, and she doesn't like it. And then he'll pop out from under the blanket and do the little flap thing, and his ears flap like really loud, and it always startles me awake every single time. So that wakes me up too. Third reason is that JJ's a tosser. And I don't mean that in like a British insult kind of way. He flops and thrashes about in his sleep at night and speaks in his sleep and just kind of like bursts forth with these random soliloquies of nothingness. One time it was actually really funny. He was mumbling something and I couldn't quite make it out. And then he articulated something very specific, which I definitely picked up. And that was fucking squirrels. Which was funny. We got a good laugh out of that one. But anyway, so he keeps me awake. Scrappy keeps me awake. The fan keeps me awake. I used to be okay with it because like I worked from home or I worked different hours and I could just sort of nap through like after he left or whatever. Now not so much because we're on the same schedule. Our sleep is very important and I have to sleep. He has to sleep. I want him to have the flop of the bed and his fan exactly how he wants it and everything like that. Oh, and the TV. We finally got the TV down to a dull roar for sleeping, which is nice. But he liked to sleep with the TV on like louder than I would like it, and that kept me awake too. So we just have different sleeping habits. It's not a big deal. People sleep separately, so there's nothing there. And you know, we're more comfortable and we both need our rest because we're both still tired and grouchy, even though we do get our rest now. So that's the story with why I sort of have my own bedroom at the moment, but that's okay. It's totally cool. Anyway, I was talking about something else, wasn't I? I don't know. I started doing a new thing with my hair. I'm sure you might have noticed. This side looks nice. This side is kind of a mess, and I don't know why, but I'll swing you around the back so you can get a view. So this is my new kind of favorite in the entire world hairstyle. Oh, JJ texted me. He's on his way home. Oh, nice. I French bred my boyfriend's hair. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. No, I French braid JJ's hair. He wears it in this style with like, he's got like it shaved here and here, like on the sides, but he's got this bit in the middle. And I split this into 3 bits and do 3 French braids all the way down, and then it hangs down his back. It looks really cool. I've been doing it for a couple of years now, if not a year and a half fully now at this point. And I was like, you know, this isn't fair. I do your hair. I give love and care to your hair. I do this for you all the time. I need to do something with my hair. French braiding your own hair is a pain in the ass. I will tell you that right now. It really sucks because you can't see what you're doing back there. You just can't, you know, and that's why this side is like sloppy, because also I was in a hurry this morning before work and I just didn't really care. Plus, not only does it kind of look cute, it looks kind of cute. What I really like is that my naturally gray hair, people have been asking me ever since I posted a picture of me with this hair, they were like, did you dye your hair? I'm like, actually I didn't. And that's the difference because my hair, you know, is gray. Like naturally, I have old lady hair and I've had it for quite some time. I just usually covered it up with dye and kept it touched up or whatever. But the box of hair dye is in there, the black hair dye. I bought it, I've been meaning to do it. And then I started doing this and I was like, you know, I kind of like how it looks with the gray and the black like interspersed, you know? Like, I don't know. I think it like looks kind of cool. And plus, this hairstyle isn't much nicer for me because it's not pulling on my hair like a ponytail, you know? It's not breaking my hair with like an elastic or whatever, and it doesn't give me a headache, and because my hair is pissing me off. It's so long. It's just got to the point of where it's just pissing me off something fierce, and I was gonna go chop it off. I wasn't gonna go as short as I did in like 2013 because that was ridiculous. I was gonna go to like here or something, but yeah, this makes it tolerable and it's out of the way. I don't have to worry about it. It's not annoying me and it looks nice at the same time. I think we're gonna stick with it. I think it's nice. Oh, Scrappy. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing over here? You have to be like right up against me. You can't just go find your own little corner. Watson does not like the Scrappy. She like refuses to come anywhere near him. It's a thing. Scrappy, go to your corner. You don't have to be right on top of me all the time. Yes, turn in 75 circles until you figure out what you're doing. This is life with dogs. Yes, you're adorable. Aw, big yawn. I'm sorry, Watson. I know this is normally our cuddle time, but Scrappy likes to insert himself into every situation. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. You can still come snuggle. You can still come snuggle. Oh, don't look so sad. I'll play with your fishy in a little bit. Yes, you can play with your fishy string in a little bit. I love you. So anyway, yeah, and the other thing I had to order more pajama pants. Because these, my awesome Slytherin pajama pants, I sat down on the couch yesterday, maybe a little bit too rapidly, and I felt and heard, and I was like, I really hope I just ripped the cushion on the couch. You know, it was definitely my pants. I split my pants sitting on the couch. What kind of person does that? So I hopped on Amazon real quick and I ordered a new pair. I couldn't find this exact kind for whatever reason, but I had to order men's style because the men's were cuter. The girls looked like stupid, like I would just have escaped from Whoville or something. So, you know, apparently men's clothing is my preference. I'm okay with that, by the way. On that note, I actually ended up with a pair of JJ's jeans because my own jeans, I mean, they're female jeans, ladies' jeans. By the way, side note, why do I always get yelled at for saying the word female? Maybe some of you females can enlighten me as to why that's like an offensive word all of a sudden. Like, why did everybody get together and decide that the word female was going to be offensive? I use the word female and male. Like, I use those words. I see nothing wrong with them because, I mean, they're biologically correct. I like the word female and male. It's just easier because, like, if the age of someone isn't relevant to my story, like if it's not a child or an old woman or a middle-aged person or a teenager or something, I just say a female. You know, all you females can relate to having periods. You know what I mean? Like, I can say something like that. So, I mean, I don't know. I use the word female and that's just the word I use. And I also use the word male. I don't like only use the female one. I use male too. Like, oh, you know, they're my male coworkers versus my female coworkers or whatever. So I use it about myself too. I'm just like, you know, I'm the only female in the room. Like, I don't know. Those are the words I use and I get yelled at for using the word female. I'm not sure why it's offensive or where that came from, but females always yell at me for using the word female and I don't understand it. So the jeans. Excuse me. It's been a while since I've seen you guys. I gotta unload, okay? I got a lot to unpack here, okay? So, yeah, my jeans, or female jeans, and I'm short, okay? I'm 5'2". I've got a very short torso. I've got short little legs, and shirts I can buy for days. Shirts are fine. Even though I have broad shoulders, muscular arms, a big chest, and a gut, somehow I make shirts work. They're fine. Pants? Don't even get me started on pants. I am so short in the leg area, and my legs are fit, okay? They're slim, but muscular at the top, but not like overzealously. I don't look like a gymnast or anything, but I mean, I don't have twig legs either, but I don't have like fat legs, okay? And fat is not a bad word either. Please, nobody come at me. I just use words that are appropriate because they're just descriptive words in my head. I don't attach offense to words. And I'll never understand people who do. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm very literal. And then I have the, like a little gut, you know, so like nothing can sit comfortably on my waist because we've got like muffin top city happening, you know? And so anything that has a tight waist, you know, gives me a major balloon situation. And not only, I mean, I don't really care about like the aesthetic of it, but like it hurts and it's uncomfortable, especially when I sit down, because it's like, bleh, and just like squeezing the life out of me, and it's annoying. So pants, especially female pants, they make them so that like, oh, you're petite, you must be really skinny. And I was like, no. And then if you get something with a larger waist size, they're like, oh, well, you have a, you know, 32-inch waist. Your legs must be enormous. Oh, and you must be like freakishly tall. So anything with a waist that fits me, pant-wise, is really long and or really billowy in the legs, and it just looks ridiculous on me. Like it's like comical, like they look like clown pants, you know? But anything that actually fits me height-wise or leg girth-wise, the waist is so freaking tight. I don't understand it. So, okay. So my jeans were in the wash. And this is the day that we were out working on JJ's truck. We were changing the oil, and I was like, I need a pair of jeans. Mine are in the wash. I'm gonna snag a pair of yours. We're the same size. I like being the same size as my boyfriend. He's a little bit taller than me, but for the most part, we have the same shape and size, you know, proportions. So that's cool. So I went and I grabbed a pair of jeans from his side of the closet, and I put them on, and I'm like, why did these fit me better than the jeans that I spent like 4 hours trying to find and pick out for myself from like the women's section? And he's like, yeah, those are my skinny jeans and they're a little bit too small for me now, or they're a little too tight on me. So yeah, you can just have those. So I've acquired a new pair of jeans and they're my boyfriend's and they fit me great. Oh, the world is so stupid. That was a completely not relevant story at all, with a minor rant about women's clothing, which I'm sure all y'all females can identify with. You see, age doesn't matter in that scenario. I could say women, I could say ladies, but I don't know. I don't want to use either of those words. We're female. That's what we are. I'm okay with that. And I am sorry if any of y'all are offended by that word. I genuinely don't know why or understand why, but maybe somebody can explain it to me. It's not like I'm rallying against it, like saying people shouldn't be offended by it. I just don't understand why some people are offended by it. Maybe there's a rational explanation and I just missed something. I don't know, but I don't mean to offend anybody. That's my chosen word. Y'all can use whatever words you want. I'm not trying to be offensive by using a word that means something. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not hip with the times, man. I've never have been and I never will be, and I don't understand 99% of what goes on in the world and why it goes on. So here we are. I really wanted to film another Haunted Places and Coffee today. I was feeling it at work, slightly on the drive home. Got home and went, It's a lot of work, dude. I know I'm falling behind and I suck, but I just, you know, when I'm done with work, and I had to package up candles too to get those sent out. So like I get home from work, and then I do more work, and then I, you know, do some housework. I don't want to do more work. I want to sit down. I want to relax. I got to work tomorrow too, you know? Like I want to just chill for a minute, you know? I just want to sit here with the dog and the cat who is avoiding me and the dog. I just want to sit here in my sanctuary and be in focus. Thanks. And not have to do more work. I just want to go to zero and enjoy it. I realized that I made a commitment, and I kind of warned everybody, including myself, that I wouldn't be able to follow through with it probably. I'm not gonna abandon it. I mean, I'll still do them when I can, but you know, life happens. If the construct of time were always in my favor, I would be able to do the videos. But as of late, it has been against me. It has been working against me, and it's been a struggle just to go to my own job, let alone do candles on top of that, plus live the rest of my life. We've been doing a lot of stuff. Oh, I have exciting things to tell you too. I should have led with this. Y'all probably clicked away from the video by now. And if you had, you wouldn't have heard me say that. So if you did hear me say that, thanks for sticking around. Please stick around, listen to this. This is cool, okay? I don't know where to hold the camera anymore. I don't know what looks best. I don't know. We're just gonna have it right here. Is that uncomfortable? Too bad. I'm just gonna check my makeup in the monitor here. Oh. I'm still trying to get rid of my maskne from, you know, face mask extravaganza 2 years. Anyway, so, okay, if y'all follow my Facebook page, my LeahMouse Facebook page, you saw that I posted a video. Excuse me. I posted a short video about asking for assistance and advice on how to handle like a group get-together thing, because I have social anxiety, like to the max, and I'm not good with human interaction, or human contact, or conversation, or like friends. Like, I genuinely am at a loss and confused as to like, I don't understand what people do when they hang out with their friends. I don't know, because I don't drink, I don't party, I don't like to go out to eat necessarily. Eating in front of people makes me uncomfortable because eating is a necessity for me, not like a luxury or an event to center something around. I just like eat to be alive and then I'm done. So I don't know as an adult what friends do in the company of each other that is interactive, not boring, and not drinking, or, you know, I don't know. I just don't know. So I posted a video about that. If you want to see the whole spiel, go to my Facebook page. The link is in the description, and, you know, find that video and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to set you down because this is getting annoying, like holding my arm out. So I'm just going to scoot forward. Sorry, Scrappy. That's me raising the blinds and being blinded by the sun. A little candle that I prop the thing on. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I feel better. And now I'm horribly overexposed and being blinded. Yeah, there's still snow here, by the way. North Dakota is just the most magical place on earth. We've had 2 blizzards, I think. Maybe 3, I don't know. It's hard to keep track. In April this year, in April. Blizzards! And I'm not talking about just like, oh, look, it's snowing. It's so beautiful and magical. No, blizzards. We're talking like feet of snow, blowing snow, wind chills, like ice, being snowed in, snow plows, like messing with everybody. You can get blizzards in April. I don't know why anybody lives here on purpose. Anyway, so the get-together thing. Okay, JJ knows these 2 people that he's known before. Now, I'd never met them before because they lived in a different state. They just recently moved back, and he wanted to have like a get-together to have them over, and they have a little boy who's 6 years old, and he's adorable, by the way. Oh my god, this kid is so cute. He wanted to have a thing for them and invite them over, and he also wanted to invite over this other fella and his girlfriend. He met the guy at work. I'd never met him before, and he'd never met the girlfriend before. He just met this guy the one time. So he wanted to have these people over, 2 couples, 4 people I have never met, right? So I was kind of wigging out a little bit because, you know, it's hard enough for me to meet like 1 new person, you know, let alone 4. And then of course 2 of them are female. There's that word again, female. And I'm okay with dudes. I'm all right. I can roll with dudes. I've always just been more comfortable talking to males because I'm more male-minded, I guess. I don't know. A lot of you females probably understand what I'm saying because I know a lot of you are like that too, because a lot of people have said that to me, like, oh, I'm the same way. I don't really get along with girls and I talk to guys better, you know. So I know a lot of you probably know what I'm talking about. I get nervous if I have to meet a female because I don't know how to relate to them. I don't know how to talk to them. I don't know what to do. I'm like, do we like talk about boys and hair and makeup and like, I don't know, chick flicks? Like, what do we do? Like, what is the divide? Like, I realize that that's probably kind of sexist of me. I realize that, but I don't know because, I mean, gender stereotypes exist for a reason. You know what I mean? I'm totally just picking at my fingers. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at you guys. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking down. Gender stereotypes, you know, exist for a reason. And I genuinely don't know how to talk to females because they're a little bit different. I feel like dudes are just easier to talk to. For me, they just give less of a crap. They're not negative. Like a lot of females tend to be more negative. That's not my own observation. That's just kind of like a biology thing, like, and my own observation, because some of the females that I've been around, like, they just sort of want to bitch about everything. And I'm like, well, I don't want to sit here and have a bitch fest. I don't want to be in a bad mood. I'd like to be happy and like talk about things we have in common and that we both like, or things, you know, that we like about our lives or whatever. But, you know, I'm not going to join in the bitch about my significant other campaign. A lot of females like to do that. I don't like to do that because, first of all, I don't have anything to bitch about my significant other about. Second of all, if I did, I would do it to him and resolve it face to face, one-on-one within our relationship, like a mature adult. Third of all, I feel like it would be disrespectful to go into some random corner with some female and talk smack about my dude. Like, I just feel like that's disrespectful. It's just not something that you do. I wouldn't appreciate it if he did it about me either. I don't want to do it about him. And I particularly don't want to hear all the problems that you have with your husband or boyfriend because I don't barely know either of you and I don't care. I'm not your therapist. You know, go talk to him, figure it out, sort it out, be an adult, whatever. So my experience with females is mostly they're just kind of drama centric. And I don't like that. I don't know how to relate to that. I don't know how to participate in that. I usually just kind of sit and go like, wow. Yeah. Wow. You know, and that's, that's not fun. So I asked JJ, I told him that, you know, first of all, he's really good about accommodating my anxiety stuff. Like, he gives me a huge heads up before he wants to plan on doing something. It took him a while to get used to that because he didn't understand, because he's an extrovert and he's like spontaneous. Like, hey, let's have a bunch of people over tonight. And I'm like, tonight? You know, I'm like, I need like a couple of days, preferably a week heads up, you know, before we do the social thing. And so it took him a while to get on board with that, but he's really, really good about accommodating that. So he told me like a week ahead of time. He's like, okay, I want to have this thing over with these specific people and this time and do this and that. So I said, you know what would really help me, instead of like hitting me with all 4 people at once? I was like, can I meet each couple individually first on a like a bookended situation, like that isn't just having everybody over to our house. I don't know what's gonna go on. I don't know what time everybody's leaving, and it's just all open-ended, and that's gonna scare me a little bit. It's like, can we just like go out to lunch with one of them, or like go bowling with one of them? Something that has a time frame, that's a very specific thing that I don't feel like I have to play host for an unappointed amount of time, you know, and whatnot. So he agreed with that, and he was like, okay, let's take the first couple, let's go bowling with them. And I'm like, okay, let's do that. So we set it up, and I got to meet them. We ended up not being able to go bowling because of course they were having some kind of state tournament at the bowling alley here, so there weren't any lanes open. So we went and played laser tag instead. Now these people, I met them, they're amazing, and I don't usually toss that around lightly because a lot of times I get a good first impression of people and it goes awry pretty quickly for one reason or another. But these people genuinely give me good vibes. I get good vibes from these people, and I feel like they're lasting good vibes. Like, I could tell these are good people, right? And they're the ones with the son, the little 6-year-old son, and oh my god, he is just the most precious thing. Like, oh my god, he is so cute. Like, in the first 2 minutes of us meeting in the parking lot, he'd never met JJ either. So he comes up to me and he gives me a little hug and he goes, "I love you." It was the sweetest thing. So yeah, we all got along, and he ended up being my little laser tag buddy, like there at the end. Like, he found me and he was like, "They're coming from over there." And I was like, "Okay, you take that side, I'll take this side. Let's get them." And like, it was cute. And I gave him a high five. I was like, "Good job, buddy." So that was the most time I ever spent around a child in my entire life. So that was interesting. But no, he's great. He's a delight. And these people are awesome. So I had a good time. I left there feeling good. I'm like, okay, I had my little icebreaker prep session with this. I feel good about this. The other couple we weren't able to schedule anything with beforehand, but it wasn't a big deal because like then we had those people, the couple I already knew, showed up first, so I'd already been acquainted with them, right? So we hung out and we talked, and I got along really well with the wife. She's very nice. She's kind of like me. She has like you know, the anxiety thing, and she's not real good with people and stuff, and she doesn't really get along with people right off the bat very well. But she and I were kind of, yeah, I don't know. We found a little pipeline of connectivity there that seems to be working out so far, and I think it's great. I think she's wonderful. Her husband's a great guy. Their kid, I can't talk enough about this kid. This kid is awesome. And I was just socializing my butt off. Like, I didn't have any anxiety. I didn't even have to try. I didn't try to think of anything to say. I was just there. I was just there, and I was holding it. Normally I just like sit there and I'm just like all quiet, and I just kind of eventually go off to my room and ignore everybody. But like, no, I was holding it, man. It was awesome. And then the other couple showed up. We met them. The fella dominated most of the conversation. He's very social, very extroverted. I see why he and JJ get along. His lady friend was a little more quiet. She was the normal me in a scenario, so there was like less pressure there, but we were trying to all talk together and get to know her a little bit as much as we could. But yeah, like, I totally was socializing. I was doing it. Like, my training wheels came off, and JJ was like, "That is the most social and confident and talkative and comfortable I have ever seen you around people, ever." And I was like, I know, right? What the hell happened? So yeah, it was really cool. It felt really good to actually, I don't know, be included. Because like, when I actually had something to say, everybody stopped talking. and looked at me and listened and then laughed or responded. And I was like, I'm not used to people actually noticing that I'm here, first of all. Second of all, actually listening to what I'm saying. Third of all, caring about what I'm saying. I'm not used to that. So we found a good group of people here. We found a really good group of people. I like these people very much, both couples and the kid. And it felt great. It was probably my most successful social experience of my entire life. Like, no joke. It was crazy, but I had a really good time. Everybody seemed to have a really good time, and I was very happy. I feel like I get a little gold star on the grade book of life because, yeah, that was, it felt like how normal people, normal people act and interact in social settings. And that was like my first time feeling that way and actually pulling it off. So high five to me. I did it. So I'm very comfortable with these people, and it feels good to find good people, you know? So I guess I just wanted to share my little success story with you guys about that. And I've talked for way too long. See, I totally could have shot my haunted places and coffee video in this amount of time, but this is easier. This doesn't require research. This is just pulling stuff from my brain and going for it. I will get back to those though. I will. Scrappy's licking himself and making a heck of a ruckus. Yeah, life's good. Life is good, especially now that I'm not sick anymore. I'm getting really sick of this snow though, I'll tell you what. This is ridiculous. This should not be a thing in April. I don't know why anybody lives here on purpose. Scrappy, my God. Can you guys hear that? I don't know why he's hairless. Except for like right here. You have a little turtleneck. Yes, you have a little turtleneck. Yes, you do. So I will try to vlog more often. I mean, again, I'm not gonna make any promises. I don't know. I don't know what goes on. I like my days off. I enjoy my days off. We have what's called Sacred Saturday in our house because that's the only day that both of us have off together. And we spend it together 100%, and it's nice. We have a nice little routine that we do, and we've started doing air mattress theater, which I love. I love air mattress theater. It was his idea, and I've perpetuated it every Saturday now. I'm like, air mattress theater, and he's like, okay, because we have this air mattress that we use for camping, and he decided to pull it out one Saturday and blow it up down in the basement there where the big TV is, and we set it up on the floor with like pillows and blankets and everything, and we just laid in the air mattress like a bed and just watched horror movies with the lights off like all day and into the night, and it was awesome. So that's kind of what we do on Saturdays now. We do air mattress theater, so I think that's a fun time. I hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, sorry again for being absent for so long. Life is a doozy, let me tell you what. Yeah, shucks. So I feel my camera battery overheating in my hand as I'm holding the thing, and this has gone on far long enough that I'm gonna still have to edit it and everything, and I have to make JJ his coffee before he gets home, and various other doohickeys and diddle bobs that I'm sure I have to get to. So I have to keep living. I have to keep living. I have to keep doing stuff because that is what I'll do. Maybe we'll do some haunted places and coffee eventually. Again, I'm sorry. I suck. Life is hard. Okay, so thank you guys for hanging out with me today. And if you made it to the end of the video, wow, you get a gold star. You get 5 gold stars. Damn it. Thank you. I appreciate you. And so does Watson. So don't forget to watch out for the sheep, as always. And the vlog phrase of the day is oodles and boodles of noodles. I don't know why. So oodles and boodles of noodles. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. Okay, bye.